Welcome back.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Jamie.
Welcome to another episode of Hanging Out with Mark and Jamie.
Today we're going to do something different. We're getting ready for the planting season. We're out at the plot. Mark, can you tell us about what we have here?
Sure, here we are at the plot where it's February. I'm kind of glad there's a little bit of snow on the ground because if you can see behind me, we've outlined where the plot is. Our plot is approximately 20 by 15 feet, so we've got a little bit of area to work with. Well, it might be February now, but we're going to show you how we get our seeds ready.
It's warming up. Yeah.
It's definitely warming up.
It's warming up. All right, let's go take care of the seeds.
In order to start gardening in Minnesota, you got to really start early. And so what we do is we get seeds and we plant them in the basement and get them going before we put them in the ground. There's no shortage of seeds here at the store. The really great thing about gardening and renting a community garden plot, which we do each year, is that you can choose whatever you want to put in the ground.
Well, you've seen where all this stuff is going to end up, but now we're at the beginning point. We're going to do a flow here of how we want to do it, and that's going to be from the ground up. We're going to talk about the dirt and the packages and the seeds and the water and the rain and the sun. So, all right, you've got some dirt here. What do you got going on with the dirt?
So let me just start with the fact that we are going to combine this seed starting mix. And it's an organic mix, and that will get combined with the soil, and it's a little bit of food for the plants. So we've got some of that soil here. I'm going to slide around and to show you this is the mix. This has been mixed with regular dirt, with regular soil
out of your yard kind of thing.
Or just potting soil.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, we're ready with the dirt. This is kind of a one-man job, so I'm going to maintain the camera. Mark, why don't you do the dirt stuff?
All right, with these cups, we're going to fill them almost all the way up with dirt. We do have to plant the seeds about 1/4 of an inch down into the little cup itself. So I'm going to fill them up almost all the way with dirt. And I'm going to move that dirt around till I've got about 1/4 inch to go.
All right, we've got the dirt ready. Now you're ready with the seeds.
So we're going to plant basil and sage. And it's important to take a look at the back of the packet. And you can see here that it needs to be planted 1/4 inch deep. And it will take about 85 days to mature. Basil will take approximately 90 days to mature, both the same depth.
Okay, so you're not going to get basil and sage on the same day?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But you never know.
But you never know. All right.
Now, right now I'm just going to wet the soil with our high-tech sprayer here and just get a little bit of water in there. You know, if I dump the water straight in, the soil's going to kind of flip around a little bit there and get eroded, and quite honestly, we don't need soil all over the place, but we do need a little bit of drink for it.
Right. That's a sprayer, and you got a hose on it, and it's going into a flower vase.
That's right.
Full of water. Okay. Way to mix and match. That works out. All right, you got your seeds ready?
Starting with the basil, and just to give you an idea how small those seeds are, they are little guys.
Holy cow.
And I'm going to just push a seed into our soil. Little tiny guy right there. We're just going to push it down in and cover it up.
You know, I'm kind of a seat of the pants kind of guy. You guys are kind of high tech here. I swear I would take those and throw them into the yard and hope that some of them worked out.
And hope they worked?
Yes. Look at that. All right, getting more dirt, and this is for the sage this time.
Notice the high-tech potting cup.
Yes.
Solo cups can be used for lots of different things.
Yes, innumerable uses.
and our drink.
Now we're all set to leave them alone and let them grow.
And then what we will do is we will put water in the bottom of these trays. And if you notice that they do have holes, so they will absorb the water from below, because it is difficult to water these cups directly with the high-tech watering vase and not lose soil. And the idea is you really want to keep that soil in there. So when we water from the bottom, the other thing is that the roots will reach towards the bottom, and they'll get nice and deep in the little cups. After a couple weeks, look what we are seeing. There's some basil, and you can see the sage just popping out here. And now, after about 3.5 weeks, look what we have.